Rob again with another update on, if you're wondering why I'm looking over my shoulders like I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I don't want a sneak attack from a coyote or something. Anyway, here we go. This is one of my favorite campsites, and you can probably tell why. It's wide open. Quite a bit of privacy. Little fire pit. And an incredible view of the lake. Go down there. Now the water drops off there about 25, 30 feet. Excellent for pickerel. From the shoreline. Or walleye. We call it, it's a slag name here, we call them pickerel. Very nice eating fish. Out there in that lake, there are some monstrous fish, that's for sure. I've caught quite a few over my years. This year I'm hoping to show you guys at home some of the fish I'm going to catch. And maybe we'll clean a couple, keep a couple. I like letting most of them go. I feel no real, I mean I like fish, but I don't know. Just don't like killing things. It's a fact of life, I suppose. You gotta eat, right? Just have a hard time with that one. Now here's some mushrooms growing off the side. Now I believe these are edible. Obviously most mushrooms have very little nutritional value. And if I was a survivalist and I said to you, go find some food, I wouldn't bother with this one because I don't think it's toxic. I'm not sure. Okay? Even if it isn't, there's no nutrient value, so it's a waste of your valuable time trying to grab something like this and turning it into food, although I believe this one has a nice taste to it. Most of the mushrooms around here are deadly, and that's being mild. And we have our bush, some trees, crab apples and thorn bushes and different things. It's getting on, I don't know what time it is now, but I suppose I'd better be heading home soon. So my children are probably going to be worried about me, and my wife. I just had to stop off. You know, sometimes you got to take time and smell the flowers and look at the trees. This is what life's all about, you know, those little peaceful, quiet moments. I mean, most of us go to work Monday to Friday. I'm included in that deal. I'm hoping to break free one day, but this isn't the day. I'll be firing up the death wagon tomorrow and taking her to work. Another campsite here. This is fairly spacious. This would be good like for a couple of folks, a couple of couples maybe, 3 or 4 couples. Have a lot side by side. And you can party a little bit, not raise too much hell. I find with this campsite in the summertime a lot of alcohol. And I have nothing against somebody having a drink or two, but young folks, like well, I was, and I was irresponsible too, having too much to drink and raising too much hell. And getting into trouble with the law. You gotta watch it with the alcohol. Isn't that a beautiful sunset, folks? I hope you really enjoy this. As much as I am. Anyway, these are some of the things I do to relax. Listen to the wind blow. Over there we have a bunch of geese. I don't know if you can see them. I'll try and close in on them. There you go. There's a whole fleet of geese over there, Canada geese. They're not moving yet. They're starting to do their migration. I have heard a few of them. But you need that first frost. Once you get that first frost up here, we haven't quite had it yet. It's coming. I'm not too concerned about it. The crops I have are frost tolerant. So. Oh, I wish you could smell this air. It's fresh. Silhouette of that half-dead tree. It's a willow. It's just incredible. I'm glad you guys are here with me to share this. I'm a sharing kind of guy. You can hear the geese in the back. Alright, well, we're going to continue on a little bit. I hope that's what's nice and relaxing for you folks. And here we go. Maybe I should make relaxation videos instead of gardening videos. Hell, I'm not good at anything. Who am I kidding? We're just going to have fun. Big old tree. Some real whoppers here. See how I'm getting dizzy? I'm going to fall down. Incredible trees. Now within the campsite itself, you're going to find chipmunks, black squirrels, red squirrels, gray squirrels, fishers, because we're lots and lots of rocks here, and fishers like rocks. They eat rats and mice and stuff like that, and primarily. Leftover campsite, looks like somebody left some wood. Instead of going to that campsite, I'm just going to zoom in. Yep, they did. There you go. This was opened a couple of weeks ago, Labor Day weekend. When I was a kid, and mind you, that was a long time ago, I used to come here and party quite a bit. That leads back to the my irresponsibility with alcohol. Anyway, I think we're all in that boat. Well, maybe not all. I'd be painting everybody with the same brush. That was my boat to float. And it kind of sunk. Beautiful old apple trees. Now, the apple trees around here did really poorly. We had a problem this year. We had... it was just too warm in March. And even my peaches, they died. Well, they didn't die. The blossoms just died off. And, of course, with no blossoms, you're not going to get any peaches or apples. So this is the issue we had with those things this year. And we're down here at the camp again. Nice little picnic table. Sit right here if we wanted to. We could step out here. A little step here. Right down to the water's edge. Take a good look around. Pretty incredible, eh, folks? A little point out there. Now, obviously, that point is an old farmer's fence because this is all flooded land. This used to be farm fields and stuff. And when they built the St. Lawrence Seaway, this was all flooded. And they built this park, and that's a causeway out there. You can see that strip of land going across over to Snake Island. Okay, Snake Island, we're going to do a tour of that there another day. Just like we did with this one today. This is no rush, and this is only one half of it. And this is one of 4 or 5 campsites that we're going to go to and check out. Have a little investigation. You guys deserve to know a little bit about me and a little bit about how we live up here. It's different from you folks in the States. You guys have a different life than we do. And some of you live in God's country too, but you know. I find that wave action tranquil. Listening to the breeze and then listening to the water slap on the shoreline. Very nice. This is awesome. The sun sets over there, as you can probably see by the bright stuff in the sky, and up there we have an airplane. You can't see it, but it's a contrail, very short, which means if you don't have a long contrail behind your airplanes that's flying up high in the atmosphere, you don't have any high-level lows, which means you're probably not going to get any rain in the near future. And sure enough, the forecast is calling for very little rain the next little while until Tuesday. Tuesday we're going to get it apparently 30 to 40 millimeters, which is nice because I've got broccoli growing and I want to get it going. Freeze up's going to come there around mid-December or earlier, depending. Year to year varies. Okay, we're back on the road again. Walking through the campsites. There goes a chipmunk. You guys didn't see that, I don't think. I heard some rustling in the bushes, and it sure sounded like a chipmunk. Gathering up some food for the winter that's ahead of it. Now, our winters aren't too bad here. Generally speaking, they start early December, mid-December, and last about April. But we're going to have some pretty nasty storms up here. Not too bad for cold, though. As low as you're going to see it is minus 30 pretty much. Generally speaking, it doesn't get much below minus 25 as a rule on the coldest nights of the winter. I lived in Northern Ontario, and we frequently had minus 40 Celsius, which works out to like, I don't know, minus 42 Fahrenheit. That was an incredible country. Get up there, I'll show you some pics from that. We didn't go this year. My wife had a contract, so she was working. We just didn't have the time. So remnants of people can be kind of messy, eh? A little bit of garbage there. You wonder why the campground people haven't picked it up. Another campsite over there right by the water. Oh, well, it looks like we got quite a mess over here, folks. I don't know what happened here. Can double check this one. It's been 2 weeks since the campsite's been closed, so you'd think that the people taking care of it would be have this all tidied up. But look at this. What a mess. Disgusting. Well, it will get picked up if I have to do it myself. I don't have a garbage bag with me today. Usually I bring one when I come into the campsite. Or anywhere, even when I go fishing, because there's always somebody who's not thinking too well, and they decide that they're going to just chuck their garbage. And a lot of people get drunk, and when you're drunk, you can't think rational. So you do stupid things, silly actions. You do things you otherwise wouldn't do because you are normally a nice person. But when you have something to drink, you become the missing link. Alright, some more campsites. So we have some spectacular campsites. Look at the silhouette of that tree in there. Isn't that something? And that sunset. Incredible. I'm really glad I got you guys out to see this. I know it's long, and maybe a lot of you aren't going to stick around and watch it all, but that's cool. If you can get some sort of pleasure out of just looking at this wonderful scenery, I'm glad I could help. You almost think I was a Buddhist. I'm not. I'm just a normal guy. Not that Buddhists aren't, because they're wonderful folks too. Yeah, a little bit opening. The thing I don't like about this campsite is, well, it's too open, and the main intersection road is over there, a little bit too much traffic. Although this corner, if you're a carp fisher person, and you like to fish carp, I'll tell you, this is a lot you might want. Because it's got a humdinger carp here, like some of them are 40 pounds plus. Monsters. And a lot of folks from England, the UK, which would be Wales and Scotland and Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, like to come here for the carp fishing in the summer, and they actually come up here to the fall. Even when the water gets cold, apparently these carp will start to, with the right bait, they will eat. I don't know if you can see this at home, but the leaves are fading, and that's primarily because of the heat. But these leaves are changing very soon. Probably when we come in here or to another place next week, I'll take you to another park. No sense bringing you to the same old park. But maybe we'll go over to Snake Island over there. You'll see some changes in the foliage, and it'll be beautiful. And let's say if you can't get out for a walk, I hope this helps. Sure is helping me. Sorry about the shakiness. And here's our main intersection here. More garbage down there. Don't know what that's all about. There's a lot here too. That corner lot can be kind of amazing for carp. Again, if you like to fish carp, this is probably the best place in the world to do it. We seem to have the water for them, and we have lots of carp. Well, I would never take a corner campsite. Well, on that note, I guess we're just going to end things right here. This is Rob out, and I thank you for coming with me for the tour. Next time, maybe we'll do Snake Island over there, that way. All right, take care, folks. It's been a pleasure.